for high school basketball on Max Country. Brought to you in part by the Max Country Sports Boosters Club. Now, let's go to the court for all of the action.
Like the old weathered scrapbook you pull out of the attic once a year, the Crossroads Conference Tournament heads back to the York City Auditorium. And tonight we've got a doozy of a matchup in the boys' championship game. Cross County and McCool Junction, both ranked in their respective classes. They get it done differently on the half-court sets, but it should be a lot of fun to see what the final score is in this one. Good evening, everybody. I'm Eric Allgood. Parker Siza is with me. And Parker, this is when you look at a bracket, you go, that would be a fun matchup to watch, and we got it. You had to get through overtime last night for McCool, or on Tuesday for McCool Junction against East Butler, but this was the one that we wanted to see. McCool Junction, couple of fun athletes. Cross County coming off a third-place finish at state last year in C2. This is why we come to these things.
Absolutely. You know, we said this would be, circle these two teams. Oh, that would be fun. We said that on, December 5th. We were in with Max Country. We were in Stromsburg for Cross County McCool Junction. Cross County won 55-47. It's like, man, these two teams in the CRC, they could definitely meet for the final. Yeah, really looking forward to this one. You talk about the athletes on this court, just the guys to circle, guys to watch. There's many of them on both of these teams, and looking forward to seeing this battle here today.
First on Cross County, they do it team-wise. There is so much balance and depth, and I got to admit, watching the Cross County girls is a lot like watching the Cross County boys. There's not really, oh wow, there's one standout, and if you could slow them down, then you're going to have an easier time.
Yep.
They keep coming at you in waves as well for Coach Jimmy Blex, and it's a senior class that has obviously been through the ringer, been through that state crucible, and so this type of an atmosphere, they've been in this championship game, 5 years?
And they've came up short.
They're
a little battle tested here, yeah.
So a little chip on the shoulder. On the other side, you've got McCool Junction, Maypew Kuchin, and man, that's a big dude with some incredibly good feet and some really good soft hands. That is a matchup that you just don't see in high school basketball in this state very often.
It's going to be a tough one for Cross County, and two for McCool Junction. A guy like Carson McDonald's played really well in this tournament so far. He's put up some 20-point games so far here in the CRC, 24 the other night against East Butler in the semifinals. So need to get him going. McCool Junction, I think their big thing they need to focus on today, they need some more balanced scoring. They've had some tournament games where they've just had 3 different scores, 4 different scores. They need to get some more guys involved against this Cross County team, as you said, can be pretty deep. We're talking about 8, 9 guys that Coach Jimmy Blex is going to maybe want to try to rotate in here and get into the game. Can the Mustangs try to battle against that?
You mentioned it, exactly 3 guys scored in the semifinal win over East Butler. Carson McDonald had 24, Bryson Plock had 15, and Maypew Kuchinen had 12 points. He also had 14 rebounds in the contest. It will be interesting as well. Can Maypew stay out of some foul trouble? You know that's something that Cross County is going to want to do. Go at Maypew on the defensive end. Early in the game, can you get a couple fouls on him? It really kind of changes the complexity of how McCool Junction can play on offense, but especially also what they do defensively. With him not in the ball game, rebounding becomes a much different story.
100%. He's going to be he's the X factor. I think for both these teams today, how Kuchinen plays is going to maybe determine if this is going to be a heck of a ball game, or if Cross County, like they did earlier this season, pick up the win against McCool Junction.
Also interesting, now that we've both kind of seen, you saw Cross County, obviously these two teams in the first matchup of the season. I saw Cross County a couple weeks ago against Heartland. How teams evolve over the year as well, because you can have some summer workouts, you can go to a few team camps, and the coach can have an idea of what the team will look like, but you got to play a few games. And when you're in that first game, you don't quite have that just yet. Now we've played a bunch of games. Everybody has probably at this point you figured out what your role is. You might be better on some nights than other nights, but you understand at this point kind of what the coach and what the team needs from you. And now it's going to be a little bit different matchup, it feels like. I'm curious to see, much like the girls game we just saw, can Cross County push the pace a little bit. If they can, I think that's a big advantage for Cross County. If it stays more half court, then I think McCool Junction would be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't think McCool wants to get into a game where they're running all across the court. I think they're going to want to slow it down, and you got to get back in transition, because this Cougars team will run too. They'll want to sprint when they get the rebound, sprint to the other end, and try to get something in the fast break. So,
by the way, before we get too far into this game, can I give a shout out to our Strive production crew?
Absolutely.
Leighton Oberly is from York High School. He's running our main camera that you see most of the time. The one we're on right now, actually, is Mason Hendricks, who's a Sandy Creek grad. Mason's helped us out the last few years here at this one, though. He's a freshman at UNL this year. And if you see a camera shot that looks like it's coming from the corner, that's my son Jackson. He's in 6th grade at Heartland, and he's running our corner cam, the slash cam tonight. And Hoosier is our producer, keeping things on the up and up. So thanks to the Strive crew that's here tonight.
And on the Max Country radio set, we got Levi Relf here. He's running the board operations. He was a part of the CRC Saturday and Monday at the Freeman Center. Peyton Gherkin over here. She's one of our new employees working with us. We also had David Pratt with us here for some CRC games this week on the air. Gene Curtis has been helping out tremendously. As you know, Eric, we can't do this without the help of so many people around here. And it's quite an operation, and it all is worth it when we get action in games like this toward the end.
McCool Junction getting introduced out there to the starting lineup. Bryson Plock, a senior. Jackson McDonald, he's a freshman. Carson McDonald is a junior. Jay Sokup is a junior, and Maypew Kuchinen is the big senior for McCool Junction. Jabe Wirtz is the head coach. Jabe, by the way, his own self is he's a CRC alum, a High Plains graduate back in 2015, and he's a fiery guy. Jabe's a good kid. He's been the head coach now for a couple years, but he gets and has been in this atmosphere before. Last year, the McCool boys, they were in the 3rd place game, so they didn't get to Friday night. And there's something a little bit different about Friday night.
100%.
And if you're in the CRC and you don't make it there, it's worth bringing your kids over to experience it, because it just feels a touch different.
Absolutely, yeah.
On the other side for Cross County, they'll go with Thatcher Hansen, a 6'3 senior, Sawyer Anderson, a 6'1 junior, Brock Allen, a 6'5 senior, Langdon Narbuck, a 6'3 senior, and Wyatt Hengelfeld, a 6'6 senior. Yep, that's a lot of seniors and a lot of height in that, and they're not skinny height out there either. These are well-built young men, a lot of beef and potatoes on the plates there for the Cross County Cougar family. Jimmy Blex is the head coach, and we would be remiss if we don't mention that not many boys basketball teams in the state have a former professional on the assistant coaching staff. Shatrice White, formerly of Shelby Rising City, Illinois, Florida State, and pro ball in Europe for 5 years, one of the assistant coaches. So shout out to Shatrice.
Talking to Coach Blex, Coach Blex loves what Coach White brings to this Cougars team too.
McCool Junction wins the toss, and we are underway for the CRC Boys Championship game here on Max Country and Strive TV. Carson McDonald with his dribble, left wing, looks underneath, wide open, Kuchinen, Maypew puts it in.
Easy.
Good ball movement, good set right out of the gate from McCool Junction. Did we mention it sounds a little different on Friday nights? Cross County, their first offensive set. Hengelfeld throws it in the right corner for Sawyer Anderson. Gets it right back to Hengelfeld. Pass stolen away. Jay Sokup swipes it away for McCool Junction.
Sokup's got the headband look tonight.
Yeah.
Like that.
The hair isn't bouncing around like it usually is. Got to tighten things up for the championship. McDonald spin move in the lane, got bumped, but they call him for the travel.
McDonald's had a great CR. He had 24 in the semifinal the other night, and did not score in their first round game, or only put up less than 10 points their first round game against Twin River. Need him to be a big focal point tonight too.
So a minute gone by in the first quarter. Cross County just their second possession of the game so far. Along the baseline, Arbuck gets it to Hengelfeld in the middle, and turnaround shot is good for Wyatt. And McCool Junction, they push the pace there, and Bryson Plock goes at Arbuck and draws the foul on Langdon. It'll be the first on Arbuck and the Cougars. Quick inbounds, Kuchinen has it working on Hengelfeld, goes strong, and the foul called. Wyatt didn't think he got the body, but it was probably not a bad call down there on the block.
He was jumping around. He thought he maybe got all ball, but Man, that's just how difficult it is to get Kuchin in the paint.
As you see another look at Hengelfeld's shot on the other end. Good job, Jackson. First free throw for Kuchin, good.
He's 70% free throw shooter on the year. Pretty solid for a guy, you know, with that size. Post players, you know, if they're at 50%, you're like, that's okay.
Right. Both free throws good for Maypew. 4-2. McCool Junction with the lead over Cross County here. 6:40 to go, first quarter. Cougars in their home white uniforms. And McCool Junction in, I don't know if I've seen the yellow jerseys, but these are the bumblebee looks for McCool Junction. Yellow with the black numerals trimmed in white. It's a sharp look. Fadeaway shot on the right elbow is good for Thatcher Hansen. He had a big game in the semifinals on Tuesday. He had 6 points, bunch of rebounds, bunch of steals as well. So tied up at 4, 6:10 to go here in the opening period. And Plock wants a pass to the block. Hansen knocks it out of bounds. He's trying to get it down to Maypew. And out of bounds, it will stay with McCool Junction. Carson McDonald to throw it in. It is deflected, and it will stay with McCool Junction in the corner.
Allen right there to tip the ball out of bounds, step away in that passing lane. And now a tougher spot to inbound the ball here on that sideline, baseline corner area.
McCool to inbound right in front of the Cross County student section.
Yeah, that's even tougher than that one. Yeah.
And there's, as you can see from that angle, there's not much room down there. McDonald, tough drive, and finishes with a left hand.
Yeah, that's a take right there for Carson.
His first basket right to the other end. Tough, quick shot taken by Sawyer Anderson. The rebound is tipped out of bounds, and they say last touch by the Mustangs. It will stay with Cross County. Last touch by Maypew there. Hengelfeld, right side, a little fadeaway off Kuchinin, and the rebound for Maypew. 6-4, McCool Junction with the lead, 5:30 to go, first quarter. Carson McDonald with his dribble, hands it off to little brother Jackson, now back to Carson on the left. Kuchinin left corner, about 15 feet away from the hoop. Hand off McDonald, but off of Carson's leg. He was thinking about the rim and what his next move was going to be. Lost it right off his foot.
That's good action, though. Get Maypew a little away from the block, maybe create some space down toward the basket. They had a good idea, just got to execute.
Sawyer Anderson's shot, no good. Brock Allen up, though, grabs the rebound over the top of Sokup. Another offensive set here, and a foul from behind. Kuchinin tried to go around Hengelfeld. Wyatt's a heady player, too. He certainly does not give up any inches. They're eye to eye down there height-wise, and Wyatt's been around here long enough, played with the Hollinger boys, so he knows that you got to keep your feet moving in that post. You can't just stand still. It was a really good job. So the first foul on Kuchinin is also the first on McCool Junction.
Some zone defense here for the Mustangs.
Out of the inbounds play, Brock Allen fires a three in the right corner and hits it. Brock's first points of the game makes it the first lead of the game for Cross County. 7-6 our score. The lob down low, and Kuchinin backed away from it. Its pass is picked off. Nice look up ahead, and a foul called. Allen with the finish, but what a feed from Sawyer Anderson.
That's about running the floor. We talked about that pregame. Cross County, they'll get a rebound, they'll sprint to the other end. Allen did all of that. Great play in transition by the Cougars.
In for McCool comes Dylan Gonnerman for McCool Junction. It is Carson Schaefer waiting at the score bench for Brock Allen, who's hit for 5 straight points here for Cross County and trying to make it 6.
You saw the replay there on Strive. That bounce pass too by Anderson in transition.
Yep.
Love those bounce passes that get to the money.
It's amazing how often that bounce pass below the hands actually ends up in the right spot. So 6 straight points by Brock Allen, and it's 10-6. Cross County with the lead, McCool Junction with the basketball. 4:20 to go here in the first quarter. CRC Boys Championship game. Bryson Plock, top of the key three, no good. That bounces off and out of bounds, and it will go to Cross County.
It's kind of interesting. We're about halfway through this first quarter. Only one rebound on the board. We either have a made shot or a missed shot out of bounds or something like that.
Schaefer with his dribble. Man-to-man defense here for McCool Junction. Arbuck, left side of the key, guarded by Plock. Now dribbles to the right. Little give and go down the lane at the pass, deflected and stolen away. Tried to get it to Hengelfeld. Plock comes up with a steal. McCool Junction in the half-court set. Carson McDonald, long three. Oh, boy! He got it to go. Carson McDonald from a good 27 feet back there.
Like 5 steps. Take 5 steps from the top of the key or from the left wing.
Wow. 10-9 our score. Cross County with the lead in the basketball. Arbuck's pass deflected, stolen away. Tried to go back to the left block. He was on the right block and just got deflected up in the air. Kuchinin, nice feed from McDonald, and Maypew lays it in. Now 5 straight is the answer for McCool Junction. 11-10 with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hansen stops at the free throw line, out for Anderson. Sawyer drives, pulls up, 12-footer, rattles it home.
That rocker right there. That's a move that you should copy if you're watching at home.
Yep. Put that one in the memory bank. Just practice, practice, practice. Nobody shoots 12-foot jump shots. It's so wide open. Jackson McDonald has it on the left wing, up for Gonerman. Now Carson McDonald. Why not? Another long three. That one comes up just short, and the rebound pulled down by Sawyer Anderson. Here come the Cougars of Cross County, up by 1 with 2.5 minutes to go first quarter. A three is up and good for Thatcher Hansen.
Wide open three there. Can't let those happen if you're the Mustangs. I know there was a little bit of a scramble back on defense, but now Cougars up by 4.
Not as many subs as I thought we'd see at this point, as Plock misses, but Jackson McDonald with an offensive rebound. Another opportunity for Plock. That one missed everything, and Hengelfeld with a rebound. Here comes Cross County leading by 4. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the opening period. Kuchinin knocks out an outlet pass away. They were looking for Hengelfeld running the floor, and Maypew kind of came swooping out of there to knock it out of bounds.
It's going to be tough for these, to throw the ball on a post entry like that, or quickly to the basket with how these guys are flying around.
Well, for both these post players, they run the floor well. Kuchinin deflects the inbounds then, and McDonald comes up with a steal. About 4 steals for the McCool Junction defense, and then McDonald on the other end forces a tough shot, tries to draw the foul. They call no foul, just out of bounds off McCool. Oh yeah, team rebound, I guess, there for Cross County. The Cougars lead it by 4, minute 43 to go here in the first quarter. Anderson with his drive, stops at the free throw line, kicks it out for Brock Allen. And then the handoff for Cole Crawford. Cole had 19 in the semifinal game on Tuesday. Reverse layup on the backdoor cut, no good. Allen, though, with an offensive rebound and lays it in. Brock Allen, 8 points so far here in this first quarter. Minute 18 to go. It's 17-11. Cross County with a bit of momentum now.
Allen's second offensive board there, too.
McDonald drive, can't hit the shot, though. Defensive rebound, Hengelfeld. Here comes Brock Allen, right to the other end. Top of the key. Hansen has it. Now Anderson in the right corner. Hansen drives, hangs, shot, no good, but a foul. And 2 free throws coming for Sawyer Anderson. Mason Strope with the foul, number 24. Did not see Mason on Tuesday in the semifinal game. And Anderson knocks down the first free throw. Sokup, Jackson McDonald, and Plock all come back in. Maypew gets his first breather. So the McCool Junction lineup: Plock, Jackson McDonald, Carson McDonald, Gonerman, and Sokup. Hengelfeld, Schaefer, Crawford, Allen, and Anderson. who makes the second free throw as well. Out there for Cross County. Now Hengelfeld comes out and Arbuck comes in. So a little smaller lineup for both squads out there right now. Hengelfeld and Kuchinin both to the bench. Yep.
See how McCool does here with that little smaller lineup. We want to finish this quarter strong here, down 8.
It's been a 9-0 run. We've seen little mini runs for both squads, but yeah, McCool Junction needs an answer here as Jackson McDonald drives but has a pass kicked, and it will stay with McCool Junction. 45 on the game clock, 24 officially on the shot clock. Kicking into the corner for Carson McDonald, guarded by Schaefer. Carson goes over the top of the screen. Now Jackson McDonald has it. Sokup, 8 on the shot clock. Carson's got it again. Goes to the right baseline. Stops on the block. Here comes the double team, almost a triple team. Jackson out for block for 3. Missed it, but an offensive rebound. Gonerman, that's good. McDonald beats the shot clock. Gonerman gets the putback. 12 seconds left, first quarter.
Great rebound there by Gonerman. Was working hard in the paint. Got it in the putback.
Baseline, Anderson's 10-footer no good. Arbuck at the buzzer off the side of the hoop. Oh, Allen gets one more chance. In and out. Oh, man, 3 opportunities in the last 10 seconds there for Cross County, but none fall. End of 1, Cross County 19, McCool Junction 13. Don't go anywhere. This is going to be a fun one tonight at the City Auditorium in York.
Let Absolute Agronomy get you a custom fertilizer plan fit for your farm. They take pride in helping you push the limits on your bottom dollar. Absolute Agronomy, your success is their goal.
Walters Ag LLC in Shickley, where tradition meets innovation. We are your source for Vex Hybrid Seed and Pivot Bio-Nitrogen Solutions. Visit our website or call us today at 402-759-1831.
Weaver Repair will get you up and running when chaos strikes and can get you set up with the best TNL irrigation has to offer. Weaver Repair in Geneva.
Spring Creek Repair south of Dorchester is your #1 source for dependable, quality trailer and pressure washer repair. Spring Creek Repair. Call us at 641-1241.
Mainstay Communications is Henderson's premier internet, phone, and television provider, serving the community since 1968. Mainstay Communications. Find them online today at mainstaycom.net.
At Paliseed, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Cross County 19, McCool Junction 13 at the end of the first quarter. Here are the CRC Boys Basketball Championship game. Earlier tonight, there was the Cross County girls dispatching BDS for the championship. And the Cougars looking to make it a double-double.
You know, last time a double-double happened?
When was that?
It'll be 2022, not too long ago.
Okay.
Both Cross County teams won it. Wasn't that long. I thought it was a little bit longer than that. Maybe a BDS team did it in the late 20-teens, but yeah, no, just 2022.
Feels like BDS has won more championships than what was listed also.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just me. Maybe my strang is showing there. I don't know. Cross County with the ball to start the second quarter, leading 19-13. Man-to-man defense for the McCool Junction Mustangs. Pull-up shot. So Thatcher Hansen, no good. Kuchinin the rebound. Cross court, Jackson McDonald fires up the 3. That's short off the front. Got his own rebound, though. Back to Carson. The drive, the kick, blocked for 3. That's good. He's had some good looks. That one he stepped into a little bit more. Bryson Block knocks down his first 3 of the game as Hengelfeld goes underneath. Good pass from Arbuck to attack after he had his defender. McDonald actually ended up in the McCool bench.
Yeah.
Went after the steal, and it was a good job by Arbuck to attack. And now a couple of free throws coming for Wyatt Hengelfeld.
Just good awareness. You know, there's a lot of gambling in games, like gambling for steals, trying to get away with it. But if you can keep the composure, if you've got the ball, take it right to the basket.
Jay Sokup, by the way, 2 fouls. So again, we mentioned Kuchinin. Can he stay in the game? Sokup getting 2 fouls. It's really kind of a 3-man rotation with Kuchinin and Sokup and then Gonerman. So Gonerman's in and going to have to play some big minutes in this one. Both free throws good by Hengelfeld. It's 21-16. Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction with the basketball. 7:16 to go here in the second quarter. Carson McDonald hands it off for Gonerman. Now Kuchinin steps all the way out in the right corner. Thought about the three for a second. Hengelfeld closed quickly, though. The big fella can't shoot it out there, no doubt. So you can't just play back in the paint. Plock gets a nice screen from Maypew and puts it in for three. Plock with a couple of those here in the period.
Might see him start heat checking it soon. Yeah, 2-point game.
21-19, Cross County with the lead in the basketball. Hengelfeld going to work in the paint. Kicks it out. Allen thought about the three, now steps over. Hengelfeld's got it just right of the circles. Leaves it out for Schaefer for three. That's good.
You get a three. You get a three.
Wow, Carson Schaefer knocks it down there. 24-19. McCool trailing Cross County here in the first quarter. Mustangs with the basketball. Gonerman top of the key. McDonald, that's Carson on the right wing. Now dribbles up, gets a screen, hands it back for Maypew. Plock, baseline, good kick, good rotation. Carson McDonald for three, in and out. The defensive rebound, Thatcher Hansen. Here comes Cross County leading by 5. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Brock Allen leaves it for Hengelfeld in the corner. Back up for Arbuck. Langdon gets a screen, little pick and roll, drives, attacks the hoop, can't get the first. Got his own rebound, puts it back in. Timeout, McCool Junction. Coach Wirtz wants to talk things over. Heady play there by Langdon Arbuck. Went at Maypew Kuchinin, didn't get the first shot or a foul. Still grabbed the rebound and put the second attempt back in. As we take another look at it, if you're watching us on Strive TV tonight, available anywhere you've got a solid internet connection. I know it's been a little bit of a struggle this week. We've had some internet play issues with some of our streams, but I think this afternoon during that girls' third place game, we finally stumbled upon the one thing, like literally of the 100-thing checklist.
The light bulb.
This was number
right
99 on the list.
Yeah,
it was like that shouldn't even make a difference, but it has, and it seems like we've had a pretty solid stream for the rest of the day. So
and the slow motion replay too. You really get a look at it. It's good stuff.
We'll see if we get any buzzer beaters though. That's really why we got the replay, so we can see the buzzer beaters. 26-19, Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction with the basketball out of the 30-second timeout by the Mustangs. 5:40 and counting now in the second quarter. Gonerman wants a lob deep into the post for Kuchinin, makes a wonderful catch somehow and lays it in. That was an arcing pass. Gonerman should have just shot it, really, the way it arced.
I thought Kuchinin was falling over, too. He was going to tip over backwards, trying to reach up and grab it.
Now a zone look, 1-3-1 zone look here for McCool Junction. Hansen splits a double team, little contact, no foul call. Kuchinin snatches the rebound.
Yeah, I like kind of that style, McCool, with the man-to-man, switching to 1-3-1, trying to keep Cross County on their toes.
Make them do something different every now and then anyway. McDonald, there's a heat check, and he buries it. Oh, right in front of the Cross County student section. Carson McDonald's three-point makes have been from deep so far tonight.
Another 27-plus footer there.
Along the baseline, Allen got stuffed by Block. Did he travel? That's what McCool fans thought. And then a shot in the lane is good. Thatcher Hansen hung in the air, fell backwards in midair around Kuchinin and still got the shot to go. 7 points for Thatcher Hansen. Carson McDonald going to work now, hands it out for Gonerman, gets it right back. 4:20 to go, second quarter. It's a 4-point Cross County lead, 28-24. McCool Junction 15 on the shot clock. Kuchinin catches it on the right block. Power dribble, power shot, fouled by Hengelfeld. Wyatt didn't like that call either.
You got to be thinking, what else do I have to do here? You know, maybe trying to. I think they were trying to get some kind of double down low on him once he caught the ball. But I mean, Kuchinin is just so skilled, and you mentioned footwork too. I mean, that's what's really impressive about him.
Well, in credit to McCool Junction, they make it difficult to double Kuchinin because their guards are so good about rotating all the way through. They don't just slide up and down on one side. They're going from one corner to the other, so you really can't leave that guy all the time.
Checking that out on replay, it was close. I could see Hengelfeld may have thought, hang on a second.
Kuchinin makes both free throws, and it's a 2-point game. Cross County 28, McCool Junction 26. As we're just almost to the halfway point of this first half. We are at 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Brock Allen has in the corner. Still this 1-3-1 zone for McCool Junction. Carson McDonald at the top. Kuchinin right in the middle of it. Hengelfeld catches it on the block, and a foul on Jackson McDonald underneath.
That's the other key, too, with zone defenses, is just getting to quick spots, quick passing. That defense, the 1-3-1, is going to rotate. They're going to move kind of together. If you can get them off line a little bit, it's a good drive by Hengelfeld. Though.
And then a foul on Kuchinin, and that's going to be 2 on Maypew.
Another guy you just don't want to get in fouls. So you got Sokup on the bench still with 2. Now Kuchinin with 2.
Yep.
That's not good for McCool.
It was late in that play when that foul came. So Cross County with the basketball is a reset of the shot clock, so it's only at 27 right now. Allen short corner, Arbuck, good ball movement. The 3 from Anderson is good.
Now you said it, ball movement right there, all over the place.
31-26, Cross County with the lead, McCool Junction with the basketball. 3:20 to go, second quarter, boys CRC championship game. Carson McDonald with his dribble out near the half-court circle. Man-to-man defense for Cross County. Now McDonald's on the left wing, long 3 again. That one spins out, no good. Had the distance, just a little off target. Allen the rebound quickly into the front court. Sawyer Anderson's got it. And Allen steps in, kicks it out. Thatcher Hansen, another 3. That's the third 3 of the quarter for Cross County. 34-26, they're blowing it open. An 8-point lead, their largest of the contest. 2:35 and rolling here in the second quarter. Kuchinin, top of the key. He'll take the 3 and knock it down.
He can.
Wow. With Hengelfeld's hand literally in his face. That was very much a contested 3.
He's got a good shot, too.
It
looks pretty good.
Arbuck, he'll try a 3 on the right side for Cross County. No, but an offensive rebound for Hengelfeld. Hop step down the lane. High shot off the glass is no good by Hansen. Kuchinin had the rebound, had it taken away by Hengelfeld.
That doesn't happen often.
Wow. Anderson has his dribble knocked free, and then a reach-in foul on Gonnerman. It'll be the first on Dillon, and I believe that's the 4th on McCool Junction. Strope and Sokup into the lineup for McCool Junction. Kuchinin and Plock go to the bench. Crawford in for Cross County, along with Schaefer. Hengelfeld and Arbuck getting a breather. Both teams have gone, what, 2 to the bench? I guess McCool's had 3 subs.
Yeah.
And that's it so far. Sokup, a strong rebound on the missed 3 in the corner by Hansen, and is fouled from behind.
About $1:39 left. Mustangs down 5. Again, just try to take some momentum into the locker room. But right now, it's kind of up for balance at this point. Cross County's controlled it a lot this second quarter. See what the Mustangs can do.
And knocked free. It's going to stay with McCool Junction. Thatcher Hansen just about got that one. We don't officially have a restraining line here at the Auditorium, but kinda. Depends on the official and the situation sometimes. McDonald, baseline, fadeaway, right side, off the glass from the corner and in.
You almost had one in the girls' game like that. I didn't think you could do that.
Geometry and gravity, I think. Wow. I don't, some scientific thing. Carson's got it, that's for sure. 10 points for McDonald. Another tough drive on the other end, but the shot no good by Sawyer Anderson. Carson McDonald the rebound and draws a foul coming up. That's going to be whistled against Crawford.
I think McCool needs a good possession right here. A minute left to go. Just put something down by 3 here in the second quarter.
Oh, yeah, 5 straight points here for the Mustangs. So Jackson McDonald about to check back in. Strope coming out. Or excuse me, Colby Yates coming out. Strope going to throw it in. Yeah, 3-point game here, 34-31. Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction with the basketball. We're under a minute to play in the first half. Strope dribbling over to the right wing. Pass up top for Jackson McDonald. Now Carson gets it top of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Carson wants a screen from Sokup. Goes away from it, dribbles to his right, gets all the way baseline. Tough hanging shot and a foul call.
Able to power dribble past his defender, and then is met by a couple Cross County players right there. So he's awarded with some free throws now.
The thing about Carson, he will not quit with that drive, and that he's attacking the rim all night. First free throw good. Arbuck and Hengelfeld in. Crawford and Schaefer to the Cross County bench. McCool coach Jay Wirtz looks at Kuchinin like, yeah, nah, we're good. We'll just save these last 37 seconds with 2 fouls for you. McDonald misses the second, but gets his own rebound. Goes right back to the baseline. Triple team, kicks it out. This is Strope with it. No shot clock, 27 seconds left in the first half. I think McCool would be fine with one shot here.
McDonald was kind of surprised the ball came right back to him when he missed that free throw.
It's almost like everyone else just froze.
Yeah. Seas parted, and then the ball was right there for him.
McDonald with a couple of screeners up top. He's got 8 seconds. Long three again. That spins out no good. Hengelfeld the rebound. 3 seconds. 2. This is going to be Thatcher Hansen going to get a runner at the buzzer. No, wave it off. No attempts. Just a little. He needed to stop one dribble sooner. But at the halftime break, entertaining as we thought it might be. 34-32. Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction putting up a heck of a fight, though. Come back with us. We've got a lot to talk about here at half. We've got some great commercial sponsors to thank as well. You're listening to the CRC Boys Championship game on Max Country and Strive TV.
It is reassuring to know that specialized medical care for you and your family is available in Polk County. At Annie Jeffrey Health Center, we are committed to providing you the highest quality health care available.
Red Star Osceola goes a step beyond to make sure that your seat is of the highest quality. Talk to Ryan Sandley at Red Star Osceola today at 402-641-4824.
At Paliseed, we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes.
Weekend Warriors Roofing is more than just a roofing company. They do siding, decks, home remodeling, and so much more. Give Weekend Warriors Roofing a call today. If you have a sewer or water problem, call Van Kirk Brothers in Sutton. For more information, go to vankirkbrothers.com. They are proud supporters of area athletes.
Be sure to visit Southeast Valley Irrigation and Pruning for all of your Valley Pivot needs. Or call them today, 402-353-6775.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
For any of your heating and air conditioning needs, call McCool Heating and AC, your Daikin Comfort Pros, at 402-724-2305. McCool Heating and Air proudly supports area athletes.
Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward has seen it all and fixed it all. So when your truck goes down, you know who to call. Nebraska Truck Repair in Seward, a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Weekend Warriors Roofing is more than just a roofing company. They do siding, decks, home remodeling, and so much more. Give Weekend Warriors Roofing a call today.
Arby's believes you have to work hard, dream big, play fair, have fun, and get it done. Follow that plan and you'll make a difference.
Carlson Irrigation is in the business of solutions, and teamed with Ranke Solutions are what they deliver. Ranke, more right than rain, and Carlson Irrigation, your local irrigation solutions expert.
CRC coverage is brought to you by
Polk County Rural Public Power District, Polk Service and Repair, Sandell Electric Incorporated, and Solt Wagner Funeral Home.
Good luck to all area athletes and teams from Premium Ag. Let Premium Ag Sales in Davenport help you with all your channel seed needs. See the channel difference at Premium Ag.
At York General, our priority is you, and we thank you for choosing us. The mission at York General to continue providing York and the surrounding area the very best in healthcare.
Reed Electric has provided quality electrical services since 2009 to Seward and surrounding communities. Reed Electric specializes in residential, commercial, and agricultural. They're also a certified Generac dealer. 24/7 service, Reed Electric.
Beaver Hardware and Supply is your hometown hardware store. Whatever the project, Beaver Hardware and Supply is here to help. A proud sponsor of Area Athletics.
Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York is more than just petroleum. They are your fuel, propane, and lubricant provider. Contact Sapp Brothers Petroleum in York today.
Main Street Ag in Bruning wishes good luck to all the high school athletes this year. Main Street Ag is a proud supporter of area high school sports.
Halftime here of the boys CRC championship game, Cross County 34, McCool Junction 32. It has been just that exciting as you might expect. What we thought we might get, we've gotten it so far. We've had good offense on both ends. We've had some stellar defensive plays, and we've seen just a lot of really good basketball. Run down the scoring for you first in the first half for McCool Junction. Bryson Block with 6 points, a couple of threes in that second quarter. He got hot early on in that period. Carson McDonald finishes with 11 and a half. Dylan Gonnerman with a basket, and Maypew Kuchinin 13 points. Of note, Kuchinin and Jay Sokup each with 2 fouls in that first half. That's going to be something to keep an eye on, especially early in that third quarter. For Cross County, balanced scoring as they have all year. That's exactly where they want it to be. Thatcher Hansen with 10, Sawyer Anderson with 7, Brock Allen with 8, Langdon Narbuck with 2, Wyatt Hengelfeld with 4, Carson Schaefer with 3. Teams are 5 for 5 and 5 for 6 at the free throw line. Both teams have 5 threes in the first half. It's just exactly what we thought it might be. Really close, and let's see who goes making play down the stretch.
Yeah, it's what you want here for the CRC championship game. Packed atmosphere, packed gymnasium, York City Auditorium on a Friday night of the CRC, and yeah, we've got a heck of a game here so far. How about some of these plays in the first half too? That runner by McDonald on the baseline, that fadeaway, and then Kuchin, and he can hit the three. People don't realize that. Maypew from the outside, he's pretty good.
He doesn't do it often. That's probably why it's so effective. Is that, you know, at some point it's coming, and whoa, wait, that's suddenly I didn't step out quite fast enough. Hengelfeld has been good on defense too, knowing that that's there. That's part of the and in fact, from the three-point line, you're probably, this is going to sound weird, you're probably better off guarding Maypew real close. He's not as much of a threat to drive all the way to the hoop from the three-point line. It's more of a threat to shoot the three, though.
Yeah, but you know, if he is out on the perimeter, it might be 5 out at that point. So you don't have anybody near the basket. So that's how maybe McCool can get some of those offensive rebounds. We didn't see that in the first half, but yeah, I think McCool Junction were 2 teams tied in rebounds here, 8-8 in that first half. McCool has 1 offensive rebound, Cross County with 2. So not a whole lot of action going on the boards. We've just got a lot of made shots, or the rebounds go out of bounds. So it's been a tight first half in that way as well on the boards.
Well, Parker, I'm going to put you on the spot. You asked me during the girls' game what my favorite, fondest memories of the auditorium are. What do you like about it? I love the roof, by the way. I don't think I mentioned the ceiling. The fact that we have a black ceiling, it's just really cool. It looks awesome up there.
Makes the aesthetic in here a little bit better. You know, this is my first CRC was 2018, I think. Maybe it was 2019, but I remember my favorite memory was the 2022 championship game, Cross County Osceola. Went to overtime, and I think the Bulldogs were down by 8, maybe with about 2 minutes to go. They came back, tied up the game, able to send it to overtime. Maybe it was kind of an emotional, they kind of let it all go emotionally there at the end. Overtime period, Cross County won it by 8. They won the title, but what I just remember from that was the first moment where I went, holy cow, this place gets loud for the CRC final. That was a lot of fun. I remember that one. I remember there was a good overtime game, one of my first years doing it, between Gildner, who was in the conference at the time, and Exeter Milligan, Friend, who was in the conference at the time. Those 2 schools had some good teams, 5, 6, 7. Exeter Milligan, Friend, a good team now over in a different conference, but they had some good CRC teams back in the day. They had an overtime game, and I think that was a first round or maybe a second round game, if I remember right. It wasn't with the stage that it is now in the semifinals or the finals. So yeah, you get great games here in this gymnasium, and just elevates everything.
And I'll throw a volleyball one in here too. I think it was 2016. The Hampton girls volleyball was playing Exeter Milligan. Hampton had not lost a set all season. Exeter Milligan wins the first two, and then Hampton reverse sweeps. Hampton did not lose another set the rest of the season in one state, but like as a championship event, wow, was that fun. And it's another one of the many pages. We're not going very far back in the history books of what we're talking about here either. You get guys like Tony Chapman, who is from Hampton and was on the 94
go back to the 80s, right?
You go back into the 80s.
Stuff,
You know, there's times that you could go back into teams that would win the state tournament would have played in the CRC, and they would not have won the CRC, but they win state. Like that's how competitive this conference has been, especially at the D1, D2 level over the years. And so every single night when you step on the floor, you have got to bring it in this conference, and it all kind of builds to a head on this Friday night.
Yeah. And just to have a central location for a tournament, there's a few other popular ones here in the state of Nebraska that are like that. Not many, right? I just feel like this should be more common, right? Get everything here in one spot, and when you have a vintage venue like the York City Auditorium, makes it awesome.
The other cool one that I get to go to every year is the UDECA's tournament. That's at the Beatrice City Auditorium. Very similar. You got the wood back seats, except the stage, instead of being on one end behind the hoop, it's on one side. And so you get the stage on one side. You get everybody in the crowd is on the other side from the team benches and all of the stage and all of that. So
now they had at the Medecas, they had shot clocks on a cart, right? Sitting a little bit off.
They were actually.
They were
the ones on the cart were actually for some of the games have to be at the Beatrice Middle School, which is across the street. Those were on the cart, but they got some permanent ones there at the auditorium.
Well, I mean, it's good to see these old gyms kind of renovate up, and then they'll hopefully continue these games long into the future and keep these games here in these city auditoriums.
McCool and Cross County. It's a 2-point game here at halftime. 34-32, Cross County with the lead. And McCool Junction will have the first possession of the second half. Turnovers were not really a factor. I had 4 for Cross County and 4 for McCool Junction that first half. We didn't miss a lot of shots. We didn't have a lot of rebounds. Hit some threes, hit some free throws. 68-64 is a final. That seems like that might be fitting, actually.
Pretty average. Yeah, that would be a good one. That's tracking that way. Both these teams playing pretty well, hitting their stride. Championship time now, the second half. Let's go.
For McCool Junction, Jay Sokup, Carson McDonald, Maypew Kuchinen, Jackson McDonald, and Bryson Plock. Out there for Cross County, Brock Allen, Langdon Arbuck, Thatcher Hansen, Sawyer Anderson, and Wyatt Hengelfeld. McCool Junction with the ball first. Now moving right to left on your radio dial to the left side of the screen on Strive TV. Sokup has it right side of the key. Over for Plock. Bryson, couple dribbles in, hands it up top for Jackson McDonald. Plock now Sokup on the right baseline. Hands it back to Carson McDonald. 15 on the shot clock. Plock, Sokup, Carson McDonald right side. Carson goes baseline. Stops up for Plock. 7 on the shot clock. Bryson gets all the way underneath the hoop. Lays it for Sokup, who thought he got fouled and puts up a wild shot that almost went in. And then Brock Allen secures the rebound for Cross County. I think the contact actually happened with the ball between Allen and Sokup there. So Hengelfeld's got it. Top of the key. One dribble to the free throw line. Now stops and gets it out for Sawyer Anderson. Sawyer going to work on Jackson McDonald. A little pick and roll. There is Hengelfeld. The shot no good. Good defense on the help side by Sokup. Kuchinen grabs the rebound.
The Hengelfeld could be a little more controlled in there, a little more patience maybe, and you could get that one up.
The drive and the kick. Plock's 3, no good. A defensive rebound for Thatcher Hansen. Caught it in rhythm, just couldn't knock it down. Cross County still with that 2-point lead, 34-32. 6:35 and counting here in the third quarter. Hengelfeld, a tough shot over Kuchinen, no good. Hengelfeld went after the rebound, though, to take it away from Sokup. And Wyatt Hengelfeld has picked up his 3rd personal foul.
Foul 90 feet from the basket. I can hear my high school coach scream, telling me to go run the stairs. after doing something like that.
Well, we're in the auditorium. I don't know if we're
That's
90 feet from the hoop, but
That's true.
it's as far as we can get in the auditorium.
Yep.
Soak up top of the key. He had it knocked out of his hands, and he's the last one to touch it. Just a little momentary. He's like, I don't want to catch it here, and he kind of relaxed. You can see the shoulders kind of relax, and then it got knocked out of his hands, and in the scramble, he kicks it out. So Sawyer Anderson, we've gone almost 2 minutes with no score so far as Kuchinin blocks a shot along the baseline by Anderson. Jackson McDonald pulls up the rebound. It's Carson McDonald with it on the far wing now. 6 minutes to go, third quarter, still 34-32. Cross County with the lead, McCool Junction with the basketball. Carson McDonald back up near the half-court circle. Pass left for Plock. 10 on the shot clock as Sokup has it on the right wing. Up top, Jackson McDonald, 5 to go. Carson McDonald, long three again. That one too strong. Boy, it was right on line.
Well, I thought it was going from where we were.
It was a good shot for as not good as it actually hit the backboard. Hengelfeld catches it way deep underneath the hoop, kicks it out. Arbuck for a three. That's short. Hengelfeld, though, an offensive rebound. Allen thought about the three, didn't take it. Back to Hengelfeld on the block. Going to work on Kuchinin. Tough shot, no good. Rebound tipped. Allen's got it. And a foul before the shot is going to be on Sokup. Jay was coming out to track that rebound as Allen caught it coming down the lane, and Sokup, wrong place, wrong time. He just picked up his third personal foul.
He's got to go to the bench, so that's big for McCool Junction. Allen now up to 6 rebounds, couple of them offensive rebounds, and these second chance points are going to be premium for both these teams here in the second half. Look at that pass.
Underneath, great inbounds play. Langdon Arbuck on the feed from Brock Allen.
Good action there for Cross County out of the inbounds.
Jackson McDonald, tough shot in the lane, had a kind of a 1-on-3, but had a good attempt at it. Sawyer Anderson clears the rebound. 4-point Cross County lead. Cougars with the basketball. 4:42 and counting. Third quarter, Hengelfeld, right block, kicks it out. Arbuck on the drive. Hop step, tough shot, no. Kuchinin the rebound. Carson McDonald up the far side. 4.5 minutes to go in the third. McDonald drives, kicks it out. Gonerman for three. Bounces high, no good. Brock Allen the defensive rebound. Cross County looks to push. Up ahead, Arbuck got behind the defense and lays it in. Good feed there as well from Thatcher Hansen. And the layup for Arbuck forces a McCool Junction timeout. Let's say thank you to some of our sponsors tonight.
Absolutely. CRC tournament coverage on Max Country and Strive TV brought to you by Shickley Grain, New York Medical Clinic, Fillmore County Hospital, Norder Supply, Generations Insurance, Jensen Lumber, Eye Care Associates, East Butler Athletic Boosters, Scandinavian Mutual Insurance, Henderson State Bank, Baumsberger Welding, and Edgewater Insurance of Shelby and Osceola. Timeout on the court, 6-point lead here for the Cougars. Students loving it.
You missed it because you were reading it. Mason got that replay. That was a fantastic pass by Thatcher Hansen. It was better than what I saw from here. That split defense by the width of the basketball. That was fantastic stuff there.
There's been a couple of those transition passes for Cross County today that have been pretty nice.
All of that action for 4-0 in this quarter. We thought, we sat here and said, hey, 68-64 the final might be the first one to 50 now.
50 to 48. Yeah, looking at that now.
So McCool Junction now out of the timeout. Cross County has gone to an extended zone look. Kind of a 1-3-1. Sawyer Anderson up at the top.
This is the first time we've seen them, right, in zone?
Yeah, I think so. Strope thought about the three, didn't take it. You've got Strope, Colby Yates, Jackson McDonald out there. Jackson wants to drive. His hanging shot no good. And Gonerman and Kuchinin out there for McCool Junction. Arbuck looks to attack on the other end. Pass in the corner is knocked back, but Allen's got it. He'll take the three. Bounces off, no good. And up top, Sawyer Anderson down the lane. Stops on the left side, no good. Got it right back. Puts it in.
2 offensive boards that possession for Cross County.
Sawyer Anderson with 9 points in the game. The lead is 8 for Cross County, McCool Junction basketball. 3:10 to go here in the third quarter.
Mustangs haven't scored yet, right?
They have not. They have not. Had some good looks. Donnerman in the right corner. Goes up top for Colby Yates. Back for Donnerman. Schaefer is face guarding Carson McDonald. Strope the three at the top, and it's good for Mason Strope.
Wide open off the bench. Mason hit it.
A three for the answer at the other end is good by Crawford.
Pink shoes.
Pink shoes, and he let Dylan Gonnerman know about it all the way down the court, too. 43-35 our score. 2:20 to go, third quarter. Kuchinin for three. It's good. We've hit 3 straight threes in the contest. 43-38. McCool Junction trailing.
There's that offense you were talking about.
There we go. Crawford for three. Yeah! 4 in a row between the two teams.
Oh, man.
Holy cow. Kuchinin left wing. Oh, he thought about it for a split second. Instead, Strope. Yes! Mason Strope, another one. We've had 5 straight threes to end possessions for both teams here. Who wants the next? Arbuck drives, hangs, spins, good. Oh, it's just for 2, though. Timeout, Cross County.
Just the pulse of this place when those threes are hit, and you just look around and you just see hands go up in the air.
There's hands going up, but nope, like everyone's in shock. Like, what is happening right now? Mason Strope has hit 2 straight threes. Cole Crawford has hit 2 straight threes, and now Langdon Arbuck has only a 2-pointer in this little mini run for both squads. Maypew Kuchinin has a 3 as well in this run. Whew, there we go, 48-41. Now we're moving again with 1:35 to go in the third quarter.
Offense is on fire, and we'll see how these teams finish out the quarter. It's been this game of runs, right? 9-0 run, 8-0 run, 7-0 run, all of that. I mean, they're splitting it right now, but we'll see how both teams wind down this quarter.
This is a full timeout, by the way, taken by Cross County, which I believe is just their first. McCool has taken 2, so plenty of timeouts remaining in this one. Cross County girls earlier tonight taking care of BDS for their side of the Double Trouble Championship. They did it back in 22, you said, right?
Yep.
It's the last time we had a sweep of the girls and boys championship.
Cross County did it in 2020 as well. And then go back a couple more years to find the next one.
Well, while you look at that, I'm going to keep watching this game. 1:30 to go, third quarter. McCool Junction trailing, but they've got the ball. 48-41. Zone look, that's a kick ball by Arbuck underneath the hoop. It'll stay with the Mustangs.
You got to go back a ways. I can't. I don't see anything here.
McDonald throws it in for Plock up on the right side of the key. Bryson looking for Kuchinin into a triple team, forces it up, and draws a foul on Crawford.
There's some chirping going on here too, it looks like.
Well, when Crawford hit his second three, he was talking to Dylan Gonnerman the whole way down the court again. And that time when Kuchinin turned into Crawford and got the foul, there were glances, there were looks. Kuchinin, the first of 2 free throws up and in.
He's a very good, we talked about this earlier, very good free throw shooter, 70% on the season. For as much as he goes to the line, for him to shoot 70%, that's good for the Mustangs.
Absolutely.
And they get down to it.
He's made all 6 of his attempts so far. He's got 18 points, which I'm pretty sure leads all scorers. 5-point Cross County lead. Hengelfeld's got it on the right block. 1:09 to go, third quarter. Hanging shot, no good by Crawford, and a foul called on Carson McDonald.
I'm liking the minutes for Cole Crawford coming off the bench for Cross County. Hit that three. Has he hit 2 threes or just one? Yeah, hit 2. And doing so there's good things on offense as well.
That run was 3 threes for McCool and two threes from Crawford, and then the basket by Arbuck.
I guess when you give him praise, then bad things happen.
Sorry, Cole. As broadcasters, we know it, but we still have to say those things. I'm sorry. It just our voices really should not have as much power as they do.
They can't hear us, so I don't know why we beat ourselves up about it.
I've called enough games to know it's a very real thing, though.
It is. It is.
49-43. Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction with the basketball. Final minute, third quarter. Kuchinin catches it deep, turns, shot right over Allen, and good. Well, if the big fella could catch it 2 feet from the basket, let's just put 2 on the board and go back to the other end. There's a hanging shot by Thatcher Hansen, no good. Carson McDonald, the rebound, leaves it ahead. Dylan Gonerman working on Arbuck, hesitates and got it. What a finish from Dylan Gonerman. 2-point contest. 30 seconds left, third quarter. No shot clock. Cross County coach Jimmy Blex wants 1 shot from his Cougars. Sawyer Anderson with his dribble. Guarded by Mason Strope. Now Anderson, 10 on the clock. Gets it over for Thatcher Hansen. Back up for Hansen. On the wing, gets a screen, dribbles to the top. Looking to drive, lost it. Strope's got it. 2 seconds, 1. McDonald fires it, would count off the front of the rim. That would have been the longest shot we've seen here at the Auditorium in a long time. Instead, at the end of 3, Cross County 49, McCool Junction 47. Please don't go anywhere. We're back for the final 8 minutes after this.
Cornerstone Bank is committed to providing you game-changing solutions for your financial needs. Bank on a solid foundation. Cornerstone Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
See Cope Saodi and Associates for tax planning, consultation, and preparation. Let them help you with account services, financial analysis, or estate and succession planning. That's Cope Saodi and Associates in York.
At Palace we believe in grown from the ground up, from the field of play to the cornfield. We are proud to support high school athletes. Brandt Carpet and Tile, located in York and Friend, is your one-stop shop for all your flooring solutions and has been since 1975. Good luck to all area athletes.
See Kreidel Enterprises, your participating independent American Standard Air dealer. Call 362-2500 today. Kreidel Enterprises, a name you can trust.
Fillmore County Hospital in Geneva wants you to be healthy and happy. You can like us on Facebook to receive educational facts and tips. Fillmore County Hospital.
Eric Hogan and Parker Siza back with you at the York City Auditorium on Max Country and on Strive TV. 8 minutes in the regulation. Let's just leave it at that. Cross County 49, McCool Junction 47. The boys CRC championship game. The Auditorium is rocking here tonight.
It's a typical Friday night here at the York Auditorium.
Half-court set and a reach-in foul called on McCool Junction's Bryson Plock. That'll be his team's first of the quarter.
Coach Blex liking what Cole Crawford's doing. He's leaving him in here to start this fourth quarter. He's doing some really good things on defense.
And with Strope out there, you can probably afford that, although Mason knocked down those 2 threes. Yep. Part of that run by both squads. That was a lot of fun there for about a minute and a half. 18 on the shot clock as it reset after the foul. Brock Allen has it knocked free for a moment, corrals it back. Crawford, open 3 up top, knocks it down. Strope had to come in to try to play a little defense maybe for that loose ball, and that was all that Cole Crawford needed. He's got 3 threes here in the last couple of minutes of game action. 10 total points.
Big time for Cross County right there.
Try to lob it down low, and Kuchinin has it knocked out of bounds. In fact, knocked out of the Auditorium by Thatcher Hansen.
Through the doors there, out the front doors. Kuchinin didn't have a good play on that. He didn't really have his defender sealed. McCool's got to watch out being a little careless with that entry down to him.
But he can catch it.
He can.
Good.
Yes, he can.
Carson McDonald, long range three again, and the long bombs happened in the first half. He's been on target for a couple in the second, but they haven't connected just yet. That one felt a little more rushed than some of the other ones. 52-47, Cross County with the lead in the basketball. Hengenfeld hangs in the lane, and before a shot, a foul on the floor.
That was great patience right there. You talked about kind of pause just for a split second on a shot. Oh, they're going to say it's on the floor?
They did.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah. Well, I got to say, I don't disagree with that, actually. I thought Maypew, who got the foul call, when we see it on the replay, nope, we're too late for there. Back it up, Hooge. There we go. I don't think he was shooting yet because the foul happens there.
Yeah.
Before he was really going up with it.
That way, inbound here for the Cougars.
6 of one, half dozen the other, something like that, you know. Shot in the lane, no good by Anderson. Plock comes out of there with a defensive rebound. So it's still a 5-point game. 6:24 to go in the fourth quarter. McCool Junction trailing. They've got the basketball. Carson McDonald leaves it for Kuchinin. Turnaround, quick shot, good.
Keep doing that.
Yep. And if McDonald can drive that deep too, boy, you really like the idea then of getting it to Kuchinin, who's got 22 points in the game. Sawyer Anderson kicks it out for Brock Allen. Hengelfeld swings it left side. Thatcher Hansen dribbles, right elbow, pull up 15-footer, no. Kuchinin rebound, and a foul on Brock Allen on the rebound. Now that I did not see.
Must have been an elbow to the back trying to create separation, grab a rebound. Or...
let's see. No, Mason was following the ball. I don't think we're going to see the contact underneath.
Anyway, here back to McCool Junction. They get tied with a 3.
Which, of course, if you're on the radio, you should probably find a TV or something with Stripe TV on it. McDonald, baseline, got all the way to the rim somehow, but can't hit the shot. Sawyer, how did that not go in? As soft as that was on the rim. Baseline, Hansen stopped. Throws it up top for Brock Allen. Deep pass, but Kuchinin just picked up his 4th personal foul. Oh, boy.
Coach Wirtz looking at his assistant coaches. I think he's going to send in, maybe not. We'll see.
He's going to send Jackson McDonald in.
For Kuchinin.
Yep.
How long does he want to wait for Kuchinin on the bench? We'll see. 5:23 to go. Need him if you're McCool Junction.
Yep. Arbuck gets it on the inbounds play. Hanging shot with the right hand, no good. Defensive rebound, Bryson Plock. It's a heck of a box out as Plock gives up more than a couple inches to Wyatt Hengenfeld, and still boxed him out good enough. Bryson didn't have any trouble garnering that rebound. Carson McDonald, top of the key. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Still a 3-point deficit is all for McCool Junction. Plock, quick 3 in the corner, no good. Defensive rebound, Thatcher Hansen. Opportunity to run for Cross County. Hansen hangs, got it, and a foul.
Toughness. Get the board, take it all the way.
3-point play opportunity coming at you for Thatcher Hansen. Measured and controlled. You see the little bump, absorb the contact. That was Jackson McDonald with the foul. It's his second. It's already 4 team fouls on McCool Junction. The free throw strong, though, no good. Jackson McDonald tracks down the rebound. (54-49). Cross County with the lead. They have led throughout in this game. McCool Junction with the basketball. Jackson McDonald pops free on the corner. Now Gonerman, and now Plock on the wing. Gonerman looking to make his move on Hengelfeld. Backs him down, kicks it out. Strope for 3. No. And Jackson McDonald with an offensive rebound. Kicks it for Plock for Carson McDonald. Jackson McDonald down the lane with the right hand, draws a foul. 2 shots coming for the freshman.
Good job there. That's a freshman play. That's a freshman making a play, is what I mean to say. He had it there on the wing. Could have taken a three. He's a three-point shooter.
Yep.
But he saw that lane to the basket, decided to drive there and draw the foul.
The foul is called on Brock Allen. It's his second, team second of the quarter. And McDonald's first free throw, no good. Carson Schaefer into the lineup for Cross County. Maypew Kuchinen is ready to check in at the next opportunity for Jackson McDonald. And that opportunity is now. That's the first point of the night for Jackson McDonald. 4-point game with 4:06 to go. Kuchinen back into the ball game with the 4 fouls, but 22 points and a whole bunch of rebounds too.
For Cross County, do you try to focus on him on offense, maybe try to get him to get that fifth, or you just keep trying to play your game?
Well, you got him in the middle of a 1-3-1 zone now, so it's a little bit different. So Arbuck takes it in the right corner, skips it back to the left. That's Hansen for 3. It's off the front, no good. Offensive rebound, Sawyer Anderson.
That's his third offensive rebound.
Down low, Hengelfeld has it knocked free. Now Arbuck's got it. His 3 rattles out. Another offensive rebound for Anderson.
It's 4.
Got it in a foul.
I don't know. There's just something about these kids making plays like that. Just toughness here in this gym. What a play there by Anderson. 2 offensive rebounds at possession.
And if you're McCool Junction, that's now 3 on Gonerman.
Yeah.
Sokup's on the bench with 3, and Maypew's in the game with 4. 3:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. The free throw will not fall, but a rebound by Hengelfeld. Another chance, and then McDonald had it knocked free for a second. Lost it out of bounds himself, and it will go back to Cross County.
Yeah, just in that scramble near half court, 2 players going after the ball. McDonald trying to run, grab it, maybe take it the other way, but he deflects it off his right hand, I think. And Cross County's going to keep it.
The officials want to talk about this real quick. We might need a replay up there, Hoosier. Or they're talking about, just making sure the shot clock should reset. And it does. And it did. So we're all good.
Yeah.
35 on the shot clock. 56-50. Cross County with the lead in the basketball. Sawyer Anderson right side. Guarded by Strope. Up top now for Thatcher Hansen. Hansen comes right, takes the screen for 3, no good. Kuchinen defensive rebound. 3:10 to go, 4th quarter. McDonald hesitates, kicks it out for Plock. Cross court, Kuchinen wide open 3. That's strong, no good. Arbuck the rebound for Cross County.
It's a good shot there by Kuchinen. It was online. That's what you want from McCool Junction. Now you got to D up.
Anderson throws it in the right corner. Schaefer, now Hengelfeld. Hengelfeld wanting to go at Kuchinen. Maybe a good defense there.
Nope.
Right back again, that same motion back into Hengelfeld, now back up top for Hansen. 6-5 on the shot clock. Hansen still got it, throws it backside, but Strope there to pick it off for McCool Junction. McDonald now going to get a timeout from Coach Wirtz as Carson finishes with a crazy Michael Jordan flip shot there. And so a timeout. We can take a break as well. 56-50 at the CRC Boys Championship. Don't go anywhere. We're back on Max Country and Strife TV.
Norder Supply of Bruning, Shickley, and Hebron. For your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, call Norder Supply, serving agriculture for over 35 years.
LP HVAC has the solution to your HVAC problems. Residential, commercial, whatever the problem, LP HVAC has you covered. A proud sponsor of high school athletics.
Bruning Grain and Feed, your full-service elevator, serving your grain and fertilizer needs. Also, custom blending your livestock feeds. Bruning Grain and Feed, where great service and quality are #1.
Crossroads Conference Tournament coverage on Max Country Strive TV, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, McCool Heating and AC, McCool Junction Booster Club, Advanced Services in York, Midwest Bank, Mid-America Vision, RC Pit Stop, Southeast Valley Irrigation, Crossroads Awards, Clutie Truck and Equipment, Bruning Grain and Feed, Napa Auto Parts in Stromsburg, and Alf's Well Drilling. Eric, we can't thank all these business sponsors here across Strive TV and Max Country for helping us with these games here tonight.
They're the reason we get to come do this stuff time and time again, and we keep getting good games like this. 56-50, Cross County with the lead. McCool Junction with the basketball. It is a 7-3 start so far in this fourth quarter, but as we saw towards the end of that third, things can happen in a hurry.
Minute and a half, that's all it needs.
Man-to-man defense for Cross County. And McDonald wants to pick and roll with Kuchinin. It's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Cross County. And the Mustangs will have the inbounds underneath their own hoop. Donnerman, Strope, Plock. Kuchinin, right corner for Maypew. Squares up, now gets it out. Donnerman. He wants the hop step down the lane, kicks it out. Plock for three. Oh, strong, no good. Defensive rebound, Sawyer Anderson. Anderson guarded by Strope up top. Arbuck on the block, and it was off of Langdon. Good defense by Bryson Plock to kind of get underneath the armpit there of Langdon Arbuck, and Langdon couldn't hang on to the pass.
Huge force to turnover. Get it back if you're McCool Junction. All right, you got a minute 47 to go. There's a lot of time left in this game. And the Mustangs just need to focus on efficient offense, just getting something to the basket or just finding an open shot. They've been hitting some of them earlier in this half.
The only field goal they have in the fourth quarter. Oh, double dribble there. Carson McDonald, yeah, he hesitated, right, as he like he wanted to pass it to Plock and then dribbled it again, and then
split second in your head where you're like, do we? Travel, turnover, whatever, double dribble,
violation. So Sawyer Anderson's got his dribble now. Gets it across the timeline and into the corner, and the pass picked off. Kuchinin picked off the pass from Hengelfeld. McDonald drives and kicks. Now Plock, left side of the key. Drives all the way to the right block. Kicks it out for Strope. Bounce pass. Kuchinin, double team. Out for Strope. Top of the key, Plock. Minute 10 to go. McCool Junction down 6. 10 on the shot clock. And away from the ball, a foul on Hengelfeld. That is, I have 4 on Wyatt now.
I'd like to see what that was. I wasn't check it out, but yeah, that's a big one too. 4 fouls for Hengelfeld.
That's a couple of big dudes just going after position there. It's only 3 team fouls in the quarter, so an inbounds here from McCool Junction. Carson McDonald gets it back in the left corner. 1 minute to go in regulation, a 6-point game. Colby Yates, right wing, drives in, kicks it out. Carson McDonald. Blocking foul, Sawyer Anderson.
It's number 4 for Cross County.
Yep, that's just number 1 on Anderson for all the minutes he's played in this game. And another baseline out of bounds for McCool Junction. Now the game clock is at 51 seconds. Shot clock does reset to 35. Kuchinin in the lane on the inbounds. Tough shot, no good. Hengelfeld the rebound.
Big miss right there in this game.
Cross County with the lead in the basketball. 40 seconds to go. Hengelfeld throws it back up top. Coach Wirtz wants a foul. Colby Yates does the honors. It is double bonus here. So Sawyer Anderson will go to the line with 33 seconds left.
I don't know how that dude, you can see him kind of sucking some air a little bit. I don't know how he's not completely tired. He's been all over the place.
Drenched.
Yeah. He's been a workhorse on the offensive boards.
I'm about sweating through my shirt. I'm just sitting here.
Nice clutch free throw right there.
57-50. And the back end of the 2 free throws for Sawyer Anderson. And good as well. 58-50, 30 seconds to go regulation. That pass from McDonald off the backboard for Colby Yates. And a quick foul on Plock will send Langdon Arbuck to the free throw line. And Cross County looks like they will be maybe just a free throw or two away from sealing this thing up.
Yeah, the 3-possession lead, if he can hit one of them, might be too little too late here for the Mustangs. What a job by Coach Blex and the Cougars here in this fourth quarter.
The first good for Langdon. He's got 9 points in the game. Mason Strope back into the contest for McCool Junction. And the second no good. Carson McDonald the rebound. 24 seconds and counting here. 9-point deficit for McCool Junction. McDonald hands it over. Kuchinin wants to drive, now pops up from 15 feet, no good. The rebound is off of Cross County with 11 seconds left.
Anderson went right in and out of his hands. From McCool Junction, another chance here with 11 seconds to go.
Carson Schaefer checks in real quick. But this one just about over. Plock takes the inbounds, hands it back to McDonald. And McDonald stepped out of bounds, just trying to make a move down the near sideline. Allen and Crawford going to come in. Arbuck and Schaefer come out for Cross County. 6 seconds left. The Cougars are going to do it again. They make it a double-double with the girls and boys winning. Third time since 2020. And it's been, you got to go farther back to find out when it was before, right?
Yep.
59-50. Cross County takes the win over McCool Junction. And they are your 2025 Crossroads Conference Boys Basketball Tournament champions.
Two Cross County teams for the CRC title, and as we were talking about really all night, similar styles for how Coach Bossard on the girls' side and how Coach Blex does it for the boys' side. They've got some deep teams, some great players, and it's not all just one player. It's a combination of quite a few of them that get it done. Cougars, what a team they are. And on the other side, I'm interested to see how McCool Junction can learn and grow from this. As you were talking about earlier, there's been teams that win the CRC or vice versa, don't come up and come up short in the CRC, but do great in the postseason when it comes up. I think both these teams are destined to make some runs. And what a game here. It kind of ended with a strong cross-county push at the end. But the Mustangs should be pretty proud of this one tonight, too.
Yep, going to be a lot of fun to see how the Mustangs respond. If you're watching us on Strive TV, you're going to see the plaque presentation, the net cutting, all of that kind of stuff here on Strive TV. On the radio, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this. As Cross County is your CRC tournament champions for the boys and the girls here in York.
It's never too early to start planning for your irrigation season. If your well needs some work, call Tim or Brian at Elf's Well Drilling in Chicley. Call toll-free 888-627-WELL.
Call Nuttleman Panels and Fencing when you need portable corral setups. Trailers are loaded and ready for you. Nuttleman Panels and Fencing, a proud supporter of area athletes.
Potter Repair in Beaver Crossing, your one-stop for auto and diesel repairs. Don't settle for anything less than Potter Repair. Call EJ or John at 532-3525.
Get back on the road with Ortegren Auto Repair in Stromsburg. Get your vehicle inspected for free today. That's Ortegren Auto Repair in Stromsburg, a proud sponsor of area athletes. The Chicley Grain Company is a proud supporter of area athletes. There's no stopping when you're dedicated and work hard to achieve your goals. Good luck from Chicley Grain.
When you're selling, buying, exchanging, or refinancing a home, a parcel of land, or commercial real estate, York County Title Company is here to help you. 608 North Grand Avenue in York.
Only top quality USDA choice meat, the freshest produce in town, plus they carry your groceries to your vehicle. Bruning Grocery is your small town supermarket located in downtown Bruning.
Central Nebraska's premier insurance agency is Goldenrod Insurance in Stromsburg. Give Trayton or Corey a call today at 764-2291. Goldenrod Insurance is a proud supporter of area athletes.
Don't leave your spraying to just anybody. Get your aerial spraying from the experts at McCool Air Services. McCool Air Services is a proud sponsor of area athletes.
Cross County wins the boys CRC tournament championship to go along with the girls championship, 59-50 over McCool Junction. Eric Allgood and Parker Siza with you on Max Country and Strive TV. If you're watching on Strive, you see the net cutting for the Cross County Cougars. They got the plaques just before we went to our commercial break.
What does a net cost? Just wondering.
I don't know, you can get one at Walmart for like $8.
Is that it? I was just wondering. Yeah. Is that what they do here? Do they just run down? Somebody has to, they got one of the green vests or run it down to Walmart? I would have thought it was a little bit more than that, but all right.
I don't know. They're actually pretty durable. I've had one outside for quite a while, and it still looks pretty good.
Got to get 4 of them here for championship Friday.
But the good thing is now when they replace them tonight, they'll be good till next January, right?
That's right.
So 59-50, Cross County wins it over McCool Junction. Really good game. 49-47 at the end of the third quarter. And how about the defense for Cross County, limiting McCool Junction to 3 points the entire fourth quarter. 2 of them came from Kuchinin right away in the quarter, actually. So, I mean, essentially played the last, 6.5 minutes with 1 point given up.
Right, and a little bit of that, I wonder if McCool wasn't in that difficult foul spot. Do they play that last 4 minutes a little bit differently with Kuchinin? They were trying to keep him in the game, not get him that last foul, but I wonder that a little bit. But yeah, Cross County just clamped down, and champions, winners, they do great things toward the end of the games to get their team to win when they've got adversity, whatever it is, or a tough environment to play in, and that's what the Cougars did to wrap this one up.
Final count for the McCool Junction boys: 6 points from Bryson Plock, 1 from Jackson McDonald, 6 from
I'm going to go back and watch that.
Maypew Kuchinin hit a 3, and then all sandwiched around. Cole Crawford hit 2 threes, and Langdon Arbuck hit a basket. We had all total was 6 straight possessions that went, 5 in a row that were ended in a 3, and then the basket, and then we got a timeout. Reminded me a few years ago at State in the Class A boys championship game. It was Bellevue West with Chucky Hepburn, Millard North with Hunter Salas, and we had about a 30-second string where it was just baseball pass layup, like we were going end to end in like 5 seconds. It was just incredible. The shots the shots and the passes that were being made.
Yeah, that stretch that we had. That third quarter, right? Yeah, that was one of the most fun 2-minute stretches of basketball I've seen all year. Gotta go back and watch that.
So Strope finishes with 6, Gonnerman with 4. Maypew Kuchinin 22 points in the game tonight. Carson McDonald, I can't believe this, ends with 11, which is what he had at half. Did not score in the second half, did Carson. On the other side for Cross County, like we said with the girls and like we've said it with the boys throughout the tournament, they want the balance from Coach Blex, and they got it tonight. 12 from Thatcher Hansen, 13 from Sawyer Anderson, 8 from Brock Allen, 10 from Cole Crawford off the bench. Cole had the 2 threes as part of that run. 9 from Langdon Arbuck, 4 from Wyatt Hengelfelt, and 3 from Carson Schaefer. Of course, Wyatt gets the brunt of the defense against Kuchinin, and can we say he did well and held Kuchinin to 22?
I mean, anytime you go, I think Mapew's average is close to about 21.8 is what his max preps are. So if you get him at his average or below, that's a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I even had, and this could be wrong, just want to say unofficial, I had Kuchinin at 9 rebounds, so he didn't get to his double-double. Anyway, I just thought pretty good defense there by Hengelfeld. Did what he could. Obviously came out with the win with it.
Yep, 59-50 is the final count. Cross County improves to 16-2 on their season. McCool Junction is now 14-4. Of course, 2 of those 4 losses are to this Cross County team, so certainly nothing to hang your head about. And this is going to be it'll be interesting to see what McCool Junction can do as they get towards the postseason. It's going to be important. Can they find, like tonight, Mason Strope 6 points? Well, you don't really expect that, but man, was it big. Can you get Jackson McDonald at that 4 or 5 point range? Can you get a basket or 2, maybe?
Colby Yates was making shots earlier this week. I don't think he scored tonight as well.
Yeah. So that will go a long way. It doesn't put quite as much pressure on Kuchinin and Carson McDonald to handle that scoring front. So that'll be something to kind of keep an eye on for McCool Junction down the stretch.
It's going to be a fun last couple weeks for these guys until they get to the postseason. I could see both of these teams, Cross County and McCool Junction, making some strong pushes in their districts as we get into late February.
Yep, and of course, Cross County coming off a 3rd place finish last year in C2. So They are receiving votes in the NDB Preps coaches poll. Didn't quite make it in the top 10, but they're certainly right there. C2's very deep this year, too, by the way. If these guys are just getting votes, C2's going to be...
And McCool was in there in D1.
Yeah, right? they're ranked in D1 as well.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the top 10. I would say the wrong number if I just guessed. So, Parker, thanks for letting me hop on the radio this week, man.
My goodness.
It's been fun, man.
Thank you, Eric. This is the most fun week that we have here. The York City Auditorium, what great hosts, and the CRC, nothing like it. You just get these games, you get these environments, these atmospheres, and you work with all these incredible people. Can we give a shout out to everybody around here again?
Yep.
I'll start with my Max Country folks. We got Peyton over here. Peyton, great job. Levi Relf on the board operations. Gene Curtis with us. David Pratt, Noah Boyd as well, our Max Country folks, and all the Strive people here as well.
Our Strive people, Nathan Ladehoff, we call him Hoosier, has been producing our games here tonight. Leighton Oberle running camera, and Leighton was producing earlier this week as well. Mason Hendricks is our Sandy Creek alum, and now at UNL. He came back for the night. He just likes jumping in the huddles for the championship games. And even Jackson was running, my son Jackson was running camera tonight as well. And we would be remiss if we don't mention our social media is Danielle Schaff. And, so if you see Strive Sports sharing some sweet-looking championship graphics, that's D-Shizzle. D-Shiz making those graphics. So we appreciate Danielle's efforts here tonight as well. Cross County makes it a double-double. The girls and boys take home the Crossroads Conference Basketball Tournament Championships. Thank you so much for joining us all week long. We're going to take a little nap tomorrow, though. That's my plan anyway. Yep. For now, we can say good night from the York City Auditorium. My name is Eric Allgood. So long and farewell this evening.
Hi, this is Lisa at Perennial. Our goal is to keep you, the customer, informed. PerennialPower.com features energy tips to help you save money and